Yo, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy Shemaine, aka Terry McGinnis, coming at y'all with some Conraw matches. I do not own the Ultra Edition, so I cannot play him. I do not have access to him. I can't even get him in the lab. So that was a guest break. Yes, I will admit that. That was about as first frame as you can get. But I got 3 matches. These are my first 3 matches against Conraw back-to-back, honestly. Or back-to-back-to-back, really. This is my very first game, so I'm going in blind as shit. I have no idea what his auto doubles look like, what his linkers look like, how many times they hit. This shit hits 10 times. I didn't know that. The properties of his moves, the frames. I didn't know nothing. I didn't know not a damn thing. So I just outplayed this dude. Like, really, I just outplayed this dude. This dude's a screw up. He's not very good at all. But because I don't know the character, I mean, he can do whatever he wants, basically. But Conraw, I want to talk about Conraw and then why I've lost some interest, a good amount of interest in Killer Instinct. And it's not to the point where like I'm going to give up on the game and not going to play. It's not like that. I'll get to that in a little bit. But let's talk about Conraw a little bit. This character is fucking boring as shit to fight against. You have to be incredibly patient with him. He's like Glacius, but kind of on steroids. He's like the character Glacius, which is it could be really. Because he has long pokes that he can throw out. He has... you know, his sand traps, the hail, you know, like that shit. And he can just spam that out. Motherfucker's teabagging and I kick his ass anyways. Thank God he can only spew out 2 at a time. Because, dude, it's like, what can I do, you know? You know, he does those 2 moves, the Scarab and the one that launches you. And then he can just spat out the fucking, like, you know, sand projectiles. 1 high, 1 mid. You cannot go over that. And even if he just shoots it mid, if you jump, that's the easy anti-air. So you have to be so fucking patient. You have to wait for this, you know, you have to wait for a small window of opportunity. You got to wait for 1 pitch that he throws, sit on that bitch, and knock it out the park. And go in there and get in there and punish. You have to get up close to this dude, and you cannot let up. But yeah, I can see this guy climbing the tier list easily now. He's better than a lot of people. He's a better zoner than Glacius is. The only people that, I mean, most people know this, but the only characters that really give problems with zoners, especially like him, is teleporters, because they can just get right up next to the guy and don't have to worry about it. Like Spino will probably kick this guy's ass, and all those moves, I think those are special moves. And like I said, I don't know. I don't have him in the lab. You know, he can just absorb all that shit. But I mean, he's got a lot of different tools. He's got pokes. He's got good shadow moves. That move you can move back and forth with. What the shit is that? I mean, you can only move for a small amount of time, but it's like, dude, what? When has a character ever been able to do that? Yeah, I gave it right back to him. And that is, I don't know if it's fully invincible, but it sure feels like it because I get hit by it a lot. And he has like a orchid type. The Shadow Ichini-san, where she makes those pillars of light, then he's got those with his own thing. That's a get off me move. That's an easy way to, if you don't mind spinning the meter, you can push them to full screen and zone the fuck out of them. And look, this is what I'm talking about. I hate fighting against him, because what can I do, yo? I can't just continuously walk forward, because then he can just do one of those sand shadows. We'll just fucking call it that. So I was hoping I could build meter, but I didn't. You know, I kept doing it like a dumbass. And then I was going to shadow wind kick through all that. But I got to like walk, stop. And it's like, god damn, you know, he's fucking annoying as shit to fight against. And he can just do that all day. But it's like, you know, you can't blame the guys because that's how he's supposed to fight. That's just how it is. But he's got plenty of fucking moves, plenty of tools. He's going to climb up the tier list easily. And especially against a character like Jago, man, forget about it. But I guess that's all I wanted to talk about Conraw. He's going to be a powerful character. He's definitely not my playstyle. Hell no. I hate zoners. I hate playing zoners. I hate fighting as a zoner. It's too boring to me. But anyways, he's a pretty ridiculous character. Now, let me talk about why I've kind of lost interest in Killer Instinct. And I think it's a culmination of things, really. It's definitely one half of it is Season 2, and the other half is kind of like just what's out right now, you know? And I mean, there's plenty of games out right now. Like you got your shooters, Halo, Call of Duty. I don't have Call of Duty, and I don't plan to buy it or anything. Also, that command grab, that shadow command grab does 20%, 20 fucking percent, yo. I don't know the hitbox or anything. I don't know the sweet spots. So I don't know how far, how close, or you know, that shit's fucking ridiculous. Anyways. But like I said, it's just the culmination of things, you know. There's plenty of games out to play aside from Killer Instinct. There's, you know, Halo Master Chief Collection, which hopefully when that gets fixed, I'll be definitely playing a lot more of that. I still have Titanfall, play that all the time. Destiny, blah, would sell that shit if I could. There's Far Cry, which I've been playing like non-stop. I think I almost have 40 hours on the game already. I fucking love it. Then there's Dragon Age, a full-blown RPG, which I haven't even got into yet. About an hour into the game, well, it's just basically the tutorial. Oh my god, guys, I'm gonna fucking... My life is gonna end before I finish that game, you know, knocking on wood. But there's just so much more to play right now than Killer Instinct. And it kind of sucks because I remember like every day I would get on, me and like Cretius, we would always get on. I would see a good majority of my friends list on Killer Instinct lobbies, ranked, exhibition, in practice mode, replays, whatever, you know. Everybody was playing the game, everybody was having a good time. But I hardly see people on my friends list on Killer Instinct. I see like about 3 guys. One's a Spinal player, one's a Saberwolf player, and that's pretty much it, you know. The other guy is a Jago player. I don't know if he switched because I haven't played with him in a while. This match is against Spada, by the way, so it's cool. He's a cool dude. Always has on Grims' stream and shit. But anyways, but it's just since the beginning with season 2, I just haven't liked it, man. Like I don't know what it was. Like I'm also tired of a lot of the big YouTubers or streamers or people in the community not criticizing the game, yo. I'm so tired of it. You know, you see all the little dudes criticizing, you know, say they got beef with this particular part of a particular aspect of a character, and then they just get shitted on. It's like, oh, shut the fuck up. You need to learn how to adapt, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, dude, but when a fucking higher up dude says it, then it's like, oh, you know, this guy's right, this guy's right. And it's like, that's the fucking hypocrisy is it's out of this world. And I'm so tired of it, yo. Like, nobody criticizes the game. Not a damn person. They're just like, well, there's no point in criticizing it because what's done is done. I mean, yeah, but if you got a problem, then fucking state it, you know? You know, speak now, forever hold your peace. The only dude that I watch Killer Instinct videos is fucking English Dragon, because he tells it to you straight. And he doesn't bullshit. Nothing out of his mouth is fabricated. Nothing out of his mouth is to please anybody. And I applaud him for that. And Lord knows he has been labeled as a hater, as someone who's not a true KI fan, you know, blah, blah, blah. Because, you know, you can't criticize something without getting flack. And Cretius and I were talking the other day, and he made a good point that he feels like a lot of the kids, not kids, but a lot of the people that came in during season 2 that haven't been here since season 1, that they don't know how it was back then. They don't know how the characters played, how fast the game was, how you can't fucking break, you know, stupid ass shit, the third chain move, whatever fucking rule. And because they're not used to it, all they're doing is, you know, telling us, the OG players, oh yeah, you need to learn how to adapt and this is for the better and stuff like that. Well, yeah, I think some changes are good, some changes need to happen. But I have the right to criticize. I paid for this fucking game, and you know, God bless you if you paid for the $40 edition. You basically dropped 80 fucking bucks on a fighting game. Damn, and you're not gonna criticize, dude. You have the absolute right to criticize the game. If you don't like this, then say it, man. There was a set that Paul B and what's his name, Rebello were running, TJ versus Saberwolf, and Paul B was getting beat easily and numerously. It was like a first to 10, and I mean, I think it was like 8-4, 8-3, some shit like that. And you could tell he was visibly upset. He was saying, you can see him, you know, putting his head down every time he got DP'd and stuff like that. He was pissed off. He was genuinely like, man, fuck. He's like, I'm not even learning anything. I'm just getting DP'd every time. Like, you're upset. Well, then, dude, like, tell us why you're upset. Don't just say, no, it's okay. Character's fine. But then, you know, I'm tired of it. I'm so tired of it. I'm tired. I don't listen to any of the fucking big YouTubers, big streamers. Really, I don't, no more. No, I do not. And a lot of them have left the group. A lot of them have left the group. Rico's not in there no more. I don't fucking blame him. I'm so tired of it, dude. You can't criticize something without getting flack. And I'm not saying that all the Killer Instinct 2, all the Killer Instinct Season 2 players are, you know, saying, oh, you need to adapt and stuff like that. I mean, the OG players know they gotta adapt, and you know, you can't come at me with you gotta adapt, because I made those fucking combo videos on how to utilize Jago's fucking new instinct and to get the most health. I know how to play Jago. I've been playing him since December. You know, I got the fucking Xbox One, you know, a month later. You know, I know my character. I know how to play him. I know how to adapt. I know that I can't do this anymore. So don't come at me with that. But like I say, guys, it's just a culmination of things. It's just like, in addition, like, it's going off about English Dragon, like, you know, his interactions with Iron Galaxy on Twitter are just, you know, god damn. It's like, these cats, these cats are just like, what you don't like that, you know, this is blah blah blah. Well, fuck you then, man. Basically, every time he's trying to interact with Iron Galaxy, it's just nothing but, you know, hate and disgust from them. It's like, there's no way to treat a fan. There's no way to treat somebody who's paid money for the game, just wants to interact with you and say, hey, what kind of changes are in store and stuff like that. And I don't like it, man. I don't like it. It's just been a culmination of things. One half of it is there's a lot more to play than Killer Instinct right now, and I got plenty of games that I want to play. And the other half is it's just season 2 as a whole. Really, it doesn't help that my character got nerfed to the ground, really. And if you don't agree that Jago's bottom tier, then you haven't been playing long enough. It doesn't help that my character sucks. All these other characters are so much more powerful. You know, you got TJ scrubby as fuck. Fucking Maya's a little scrubby. She does take some skill to use. And the way Iron Galaxy has held themselves up against everyone else, streamers and YouTubers not criticizing the game, letting that shit slide, you know, sweeping it under the rug and not caring. Really, I'm tired of it all, man. I'm tired of it all. But let me say this. When I do play Killer Instinct, I still have a lot of fun. I still have a lot of fun. Except when I get beat when I know I should have beat the motherfucker. That's when, you know, I get a little aggravated. But I still have a lot of fun when I play. When I go online and I beat somebody with Jago, which motherfucker is the easiest character to read, really, I feel so good. You know, I'm having a blast. And whenever I play Jago mirror matches, dude, that's the most honest fucking match right there. Because you know exactly how everything looks for your own character, so you just got to get whoever gets outplayed. And I still have a lot of fun when I do play Killer Instinct, but I don't have the motivation and the passion anymore to wake up and say, yeah, let's play some Killer Instinct today. I don't. I really don't. And I don't know what it is, yo. I really don't know what it is. I got plenty of other games to play, fuckloads of other games to play, other universes to just dive into and get lost in, and that's what I love, you know. But I love Killer Instinct. I've loved it since I was, you know, a kid playing it on the 64. I've loved Killer Instinct. I've loved Jago. Jago's been my boy, but it's just been a whole lot of things, guys. And I know I hadn't uploaded a Killer Instinct video in a long fucking time, but when I do get to play Conroe, I probably will, you know, make some videos and go a little bit more in depth on why I think the character is blah 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 or blah blah blah, you know. But yeah, guys, it's just been a bunch of things. It's just my character sucks. My character, or I shouldn't say sucks. My character's not that great anymore. Iron Galaxy really can't take criticism that well. They don't really handle themselves well. They kind of like hold on to the coattails of the people that are constantly supporting them and stuff. See, you know, and it reminds me when Grims was doing a stream when Season 2 dropped, or Early Access, the first day of it. You know, he reset his Xbox and he was playing. He was like, man, I'm having so much fun with double Endo Kukens and stuff. And then, you know, when people start asking him about Killer or Jago in like streaming stuff, he'll slide right over it. It's like, let's not talk about what we can't change anymore. And it's just disappointed. And it's like, dude, like what's the deal now, you know? So you were happy at one point and now you're just, you know, you're not satisfied, you know? I'm tired of that stuff, man. I'm tired of that stuff. I'm tired of people being not being real, you know? Not being real. All the little guys will be real, and they'll tell you, I don't like this. This, to me, this doesn't work right or whatever. And then they get shot down by everybody else. Everybody else. So to kind of recap, I think one half, like I said, I've said it plenty of times, is there's plenty of other shit to play right now. The other half is just Season 2 as a whole. My character's not that good anymore. A lot of other characters beat him pretty fucking easily. Though on paper, some of the matchups are still 5-5, 6-4, and in my favor. Let's see what else. Just Iron Galaxy kind of as a whole. Like, these guys have never actually developed a game. Dive Kick is not a fighting game. I don't care what anyone says. Third Strike is a port. They ported that game. They haven't made something. And their interactions with fans, unless you know, basically sucking their ass, then they love you. But if not, you criticize them, you turn into, you know, you get labeled as a hater, like English Dragon has plenty of times. And it's annoying. It's so dumb. He doesn't deserve that. You know, he supported the game since day one. He has his damn right to criticize a fucking game that he's paid for. Simple as that. God damn. We can't do that, then shit. Then people who are running this country get to do whatever the fuck they want. Might as well not even give us the right to protest and stuff like that. Anyways, let's not talk about politics. That. YouTubers and streamers not being real. Not criticizing anything at all. Saying the game is fine as it is. Not having no problems. Yet they will show visual frustration during a stream, and it's like, okay, well, tell us why you're mad. Why are you upset when you know that character's fine? You know, simple as that. And trying to think. Well, I guess this doesn't like necessarily contribute too much, but just the fact that not a whole lot of my friends are playing. I mean, when they do play, it's, you know, it's not very often. And the same thing that happened with my buddy Cretius. Like, we still play games online, but he just doesn't even play Killer Instinct anymore. And a lot of people are like that, and it's sad. You know, I don't have a whole lot of motivation to play. I don't get excited for anything really. I'm not really excited for Riptor. I'm not really excited for Cinder. I mean, once I see the trailer, yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, that's cool. But I don't want to get on and play really. But when I do get on and play, I do have fun. So it's kind of an interesting, it's kind of an odd, awkward balance. Like, I do still have fun when I play Killer Instinct, but I don't have the motivation to. I don't have the passion like I used to have. And it's just a mix of, there's so many other things to play right now, and let's just say Season 2 as a whole, really. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know I've had to replay the matches again because I didn't expect to talk for fucking 16 minutes. Really, I did not. I was hoping to talk for 10, but I'm just being real, guys. I'm just being real, and I'm just spitting the truth. Absolute 100% truth, you know. I'm not gonna fabricate, sugarcoat anything. So that's kind of how I'm feeling about Killer Instinct, guys. Let me know what you think about Con Ra, if you got to play him. What do you think are his like best tools, and is he broken or not? Because obviously I don't have him. I can't really play with them. Let me know how you're thinking about Season 2. Like, what are you still feeling about Season 2? Like, Killer Instinct itself, I still love it. I still love it so much. But it's just Season 2 and Iron Galaxy and everything that's, you know, encompasses Season 2 and I'm not excited for. You know, even in Xbox, like, promos or interviews, they don't even mention Killer Instinct anymore. They don't. They used to in the beginning because it got so popular, but now, you know, hey, that to me, that's an indication of something. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for me, you guys. I was just keeping it real in this video. You might disagree. You might love Season 2. You might think everything's perfect. You might hate Season 2. You might think everything's shit, you know. But hey, that's just my honest opinion. And no disrespect to any of the names that I dropped. If you know if I say you're not really being real, I'm just calling it how I see it. And mad props and mad respect to English Dragon. I watch your videos all the time, man, and I really, really appreciate you going out there, putting yourself out there and criticizing the game and being honest. Just being honest. You can't do that really in this day and age. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me, you guys. My name's Shemaine. I'm out. Peace. Have a good day.